So I went on another trip to Barnes & Noble because I am obsessed. It was a pretty epically bad day at work, and all I wanted was to go to Barnes & Noble, to the cafe, get a drink, and look at books. And when I did, I kind of started picking them up just to like hold them, because everybody does that. And I was starting to like go towards the register, and then I was like, okay, these are really heavy. Let me set them down. And then the cashier started ringing them up, and I was like, well, it's too late now. I might as well buy them. So I'm just going to show you what I got and share in the epicness of this haul and all of the books that I've gotten so far. And if you hear cracking in the background, it's fireworks. It is New Year's Eve, and so people are setting off fireworks in grass, which seems like an excellent idea. So the first book I got is Cinder, and this is by Marissa May, and I haven't read this yet, so I thought to give it a try because winter just came out and everybody is talking about how amazing it was and how great this series is. And I didn't want to read it at first because it didn't seem like it would be something up my alley, because I'm not really into like cyborgs and, you know, science fiction and things like that. But one of my New Year's resolutions is to try something new, and since so many people loved it so much, I thought to give it a try. But this is basically a retelling of Cinderella in a sci-fi type of way, and it sounds awesome, and the cover is so soft and it's so like floppy, and I can't wait to read it because I think it'll be really good. So yay! The next book I got sounds really interesting, and it's called The Haunting of the Sunshine Girl. This is by Paige Mackenzie, and it's based on a YouTube phenomenon, but I have no idea what it's about. I have no knowledge of it, so I'm gonna definitely Google it after I finish this video. But this is about a girl named Sunshine and her mom, Kat. Sunshine is adopted, and they moved from Austin, Texas, to somewhere in Washington. And she starts to kind of feel like there's something wrong with her house. She hears child's laughter and kind of creepy things, and so she starts to take pictures because her mom doesn't believe her. And she meets a guy named Nolan, and Nolan loves ghosts and loves photography, and so they kind of team up together to solve the mystery of this house. And Wes Craven blurbed it, which was really exciting for me to see because I love Wes Craven's work. And also R.L. Stine and Anya Allen blurbed it. So I think it should be really cool, and I love the cover, how it's like shades of green and almost like a yellow as well. But yeah, really cool. So I'm excited to get into this one. The next book I got is called The Merciless, and this is by Danielle Vega. And I had seen this on the shelf when I went in the last couple of times, but I didn't get it because I thought it would be like a sequel or something. And when I was making my Amazon wish list, I read the synopsis and it sounds awesome. So I went back to get it. And oh my god, I'm not going to tell you anything about it because I think it'd be best to go in blind. That's what I'm going to do. And so I'll just read you the flap, the praising. And it says, Mean Girls with an occult twist, page to page Stephen King style terror. And this pulse-pounding debut novel creates a wickedly creepy atmosphere while Mean Girls quickly turn homicidal. Yes, please. It's basically Mean Girls in a cult that like try to kill people. Yes, I will take that for $500. I'm so excited. The back says, Forgive us, Father, for we have sinned. Oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited. So excited. I also got The Walls Around Us, and this is by Nova Ren Suma. Look at how beautiful this cover is. It's gorgeous, and it's like that suede. It's so beautiful. This is about two ballet dancers who are best friends named Orina and Violet. And Violet is getting harassed by these girls, and when the girls are found murdered, Orina gets accused for it, and she goes to a juvenile detention center where she meets a girl named Amber, and they discover some supernatural events that tie them together. So I think it sounds awesome. The cover is beautiful, and I'm willing to give it a go for sure. I also got Never Never, and this is by Brianna R. Shrum. And this is basically a retelling of Captain Hook and Peter Pan from when they were kids and how they grew up to turn into rivals. So this is basically Peter Pan told from Hook's side of the story. I can't wait. This sounds awesome. And if you don't think this sounds awesome, there's something wrong with you. The next book I got is called Everything Everything by Nicola Yoon. And this is about a girl who is literally allergic to everything. She is forced to stay in her house and the only people she can see are her mom and her nurse. And one day a boy named Ollie moves in next door and pretty much changes everything for her. And this book is told through like diary entries and texts and things of that nature. And so I thought that this sounded really cool and something that I would be interested in reading. I wanted to get a couple more contemporary books that weren't scary, so I thought that this would fit the bill. I also got Aristole and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. I'm really excited to read this. There is so much blurb about this book on BookTube, and everybody who has read it said that they loved it, and I'm excited to read it. It's by Benjamin Alire Sáenz, I believe. I don't know. I'm sorry, I really suck at pronouncing names. This is about a boy named Ari who is really angry at the world, and he has a brother who is in jail, and he meets a boy named Dante, and Dante pretty much changes everything for him. So this is a coming of age book, and like I said, there's been so much blurb about it, and I am really excited to get into it and finally learn what the fuss is about. This next book, I had a heart attack in the store because I didn't know that this author was coming out with another book, and it's called These Shallow Graves by Jennifer Donnelly. I am so excited. Jennifer Donnelly is one of my favorite writers. She does a lot of historical fiction for YA, and she wrote Revolution, which I loved, and she also wrote A Northern Light, which I also really love. So I'm super excited about this. I know I'm gonna really enjoy it. This is about a girl named Jo, and she is rich and very high class, high society, and she is about to finish finishing school, and she is in an arranged marriage and everything is lined up for her, but she doesn't want any of it. She really wants to be an editor for a newspaper. And one day her father is found dead, and she is going to discover who did it because she feels like it wasn't the suicide that everybody is saying that it is. And she teams up with a writer for the newspaper named Eddie, and they kind of get together and try to solve this mystery of her father's death. And I'm really looking forward to this. It's got so many good blurbs on the back of it, and I love the decked edges, which is pretty normal with Jennifer Donnelly's books, and the cover is just amazing. It kind of reminds me of Pretty Little Liars a little bit, but this just looks awesome. And I don't really have a lot of historical fictions, and I feel like historical fictions really allow me to escape into another world, and it just sounds so awesome, and I can't wait to get my hands onto this and read it. The next book I got is Signs Point to Yes by Sandy Hall, and I realized I just got a little something different by Sandy Hall a couple of days ago. I'm not going to lie. I also got it because look at how cute they look next to each other. Like, I can't even right now. So this is about a girl named Jane, and all she wants to do for the summer is write fan fiction. But her sister Margot, who is perfect, is home from her internship, and Miss Jane is forced to get a babysitting job where she is in close proximity to her crush named Theo, who is a lifeguard who also has issues of his own, and his best friend is out of town, and so he starts to confide in Jane as they talk while she is babysitting, and it's their story, and I'm excited to read it. The cover is adorable, and both of these books seem really cute and light and fun, and like it says, adorkable. And since I have so many other such serious books, I really wanted to get something light and fun, and I've heard good things about these books, and so I just decided to go ahead and pick it up. It is something that I normally wouldn't get, but I think I'm going to really enjoy it, and it's called All the Major Constellations, and this is by Pratima Cranse, I believe, or Cranes. And this is about a teenage boy named Andrew who is in love with this girl named Laura Lettle. It feels so weird to say my name, but without referring to me. So weird. And one day there is a very serious accident in which he loses two of his best friends, and it completely sideswiped him and he has no idea how to get on with life. And suddenly Laura is offering her condolences and starting to comfort him and starting to be friends with him. And eventually she introduces him to the group of her friends, which is a youth group, and they are fundamentalist Christians. And suddenly he is kind of wondering about his beliefs and everything about God and what happened to him and what happened to his friends. And then he starts to wonder if he is in this group because he wants to get closer to Laura, or is he really changing? And it's just one of those self-discovery books, and it sounds really good. And I too am kind of wanting to get more into my faith. I mean, obviously this probably won't do it, but it'd be nice to hear somebody else's point of view for once about it. And so, yeah, I think I'll really enjoy it. Something different, and the cover is just gorgeous. I love this cover. It's so simple, but so beautiful. 2 more books, guys. I also got The House, and this is by Christina Lauren, and this is about 2 different teenagers named Gavin and Delilah. And Gavin has his own set of issues, and Delilah is finally moving back to Kansas from a few years in boarding school, and they fall in love or start a relationship, and the house that Gavin is living in is apparently haunted and wants to keep them apart. So the cover is gorgeous, but the thing that sold me the most is that Ransom Riggs blurbed this, and Alexander Bracken also blurbed it. And the cover is just beautiful and very creepy and eerie, and I'm super excited to read this. I have a lot of scary books, but there's a lot of scary books that are coming out, or like thrillers, and I love it. So this is one of my favorite genres to read in YA, and so I'm excited to pick this one up. And finally, the last book I got is The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender, and this is by Leslye Walton. And basically, this is about a girl who has wings. That's all I know, and that's all I care to know. I kind of want to go in blind, but everybody says that this book is amazing, and the writing is gorgeous, and the cover is beautiful, and I think I'm going to love this. I love the blue and the gold together. It is just stunning. So I'm ready. I want to read it. Okay, guys, that is it. No more books for me for a while. I have so many to read. It's ridiculous. I'm looking at this pile. I don't even have a bookshelf, guys. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these books, but I am so happy to read them, and I'm so happy to be back. And I just recently looked, and I have 300 subscribers, and that is so amazing. Thank you guys so much. I know that all I do is book hauls, because I'm kind of starting to refuel my collection, because I sold everything. I didn't have one book in my house, which is crazy. But I mean, I had library books, but you know, they're not mine. And so I am so excited to be back, and so ready to get in more depth reviews and tags and anything that you guys want to see. If you have any requests for anything, you can go ahead and comment down below, and I will try my best to get to them. But again, guys, thank you so much, and happy, happy, happy New Year. Let's start this off with a bang. I'm super excited to be back, especially in time for the new year, and I really want to make 2016 a great year for books and my booktube channel, and just putting out quality content and good videos for you guys. So again, thank you so much for watching. Your support means so much to me, and it's definitely helped me throughout these hard times that I've come on and not sure if I want to be back, or not sure what I'm going to do with my booktube channel. And you guys have just been the sweetest, and I love you so much, and I'm so excited to share all of these books with you. I really feel like when I make these videos, I am sitting down with you as my friend, and we have a big cup of coffee or hot chocolate, whatever you like, and we are talking about books. And that's what I love about this channel. It's definitely not the biggest, it's definitely not the greatest, but every time I recognize somebody reply, and I try my best to reply to everybody, and I'm really starting to learn your names and what books you like, and you share suggestions and recommendations, and it is so wonderful, and it makes my heart so happy. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you, and I will see you in the next video. Happy reading. Bye.